Welcome to Raptors Recon, and today's topic is the Deadpool 2 spoiler-free review. I'm going to come out and say it right from the get-go. I love this movie, but we'll get into it a little bit here. I'll try to keep the spoilers out of it, but I do have a little spoiler surprise at the very end if you want, for those who can't help themselves. Alright, so I hope you enjoy. Let's begin. So the movie starts out with Wade Wilson doing what he does best as the Merc with the mouth. Pretty good intro, some good action scenes. Um, and the story basically continues from Deadpool 1, showing Deadpool's character development, his relationship with Vanessa, um, the character played by Morena Baccarin, etc. So, they do a good job kind of expounding upon that, and then it's kind of, you know, that relationship and kind of his development as a character and showing their love for each other, possible future together, um, is one of the central themes. The directors and the writers then take that theme of love that they have for each other and kind of expound upon that. The idea of family comes up, relationships between friends, trying to redeem individuals, and obviously, since Cable is a part of this movie, and that's obvious, there's time travel involved. So there is that aspect, and trying to alter the future. Now, obviously, there's multiple ways of trying to alter that future, and this is Deadpool, so sometimes it seems like the most violent way is the best, but this movie delves into Deadpool's development and seeing what choices he's going to make to possibly redeem someone else and alter the future. Is he going to take the Deadpool route and go the ultra-violent way? Is he going to try some other way? Is he going to come up with some fourth wall breaking manner to get to the conclusion of this movie? And that's what you get to sit down and enjoy, and it is really enjoyable. From the get-go, there's very good action scenes. There is fan service galore through this movie. Let me tell you. I mean, in contrast to some of the other movies that have come out, I mean, this one pays homage to many, many little plot points, Easter eggs that any fan would enjoy. I thought it did a really good job. And then obviously, Ryan Reynolds does a great job as Wade Wilson, and going and attacking his own past and his own flaws, poking fun at other DC universe, the DC universe, the Marvel universe, his former movies. He pays homage to other characters, etc. I mean, it's done, in a really, really good way. I mean, there's so many Easter eggs in this movie. It's hard to count them. It's really hard to count them all. They've got cameos in here. I won't spoil those, but keep a lookout. You'll get a couple that are unexpected. So they do a really nice job with that. And the humor in here, I mean, while there's a lot of it, it doesn't feel out of place. It feels normal, with the characters that are there. It flows. The action flows. The emotional scenes flow. The funny, the comedic parts of the story. I mean, everything flows, and I love to see the dynamic between. Basically, I love to see Deadpool's hero's journey here. It's like his own little hero's journey, and in the process, you get kind of an intro to possible future of X-Force. All right, so keep an eye out for that, without giving any spoilers or whatnot. But there's a lot of good stuff, and a lot of actually, if you pay attention through all the little quips and all the little references here and there, in this movie, there's a lot of confirmed data um, about the relationships between characters, about other universes, um, or other, planets and things like that. I mean, it's hard for me to say it without spoiling it, but I'm just saying they confirm a lot of things that are based out of the comics. They do a really good job of tying things together that, at least in the movie verse of X-Men and Marvel writ large, that we were kind of like, huh, is that there, or is that relationship legit? Is that canon? Yeah, well, it is, at least according to the directors and such. So I would say go see this one. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride from the beginning to the end. You get to see Deadpool's development from the assassin to the anti-hero mercenary that we all know and love. So I give it about, I'd say, 4.5 stars out of 5. It's an awesome movie. It's funny, action-packed, has a good message in there, has some cringeworthy, typical Deadpool style cringeworthy scenes that are funny. And there's a lot of big reveals in there, and ties to the comic book that are really awesome, and they do well. They pay the fans the respect that they deserve. They give it to them. They give them what they want. They give all of us what we want, and they don't crap on the characters that are put in here. Now, they may have some things that happen to characters in there in a Deadpool movie that you're like, holy shoot, I can't believe that happened. But it is Deadpool, so be prepared for that too. But that being said, this movie is on point. I can't recommend this any higher than I am right now, because this movie, I'm gonna go see this one again. This is one I gotta go back to make sure I didn't miss half the stuff that I was watching in there. Because the main plot of the movie, obviously I got that, and that was down. It was trying to catch all the Easter eggs and all the little references that were in there, that were there for fans. So they did a really good job with that. The acting was solid. The action scenes were solid. The pacing was good. There was only a couple lulls in there, and I thought it was a good message overall. And it was good to see Deadpool's hero's journey. So I'm telling you out there, go see this movie. If there's any movie you go see in the next couple of weeks, go see Deadpool 2. You'll enjoy it. You'll laugh. There'll be some emotional moments. There'll be some really exciting moments. Go see this movie. I highly encourage you to go see it. It definitely will be a better viewing, I can pretty much guarantee, than Solo coming out. So if you don't have time this week, wait till Solo comes out and go see Deadpool 2. That'd be my recommendation. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. Tell me if you're going to go see the movie. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the movie, what you thought about the movie afterwards. Like I said, I try to keep this spoiler-free, but I do have a spoiler moment that I really enjoyed, and I'll give you a hint. So, spoiler alert, it's coming right up. Let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, thanks a lot. Take care.
Yeah, it's the sugar knock, bitch!